Hello? Is this stream working? Yeah, what is up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. We got Vasilis, we got Lambo. Let me lower the music a little bit here. There you go, so you can hear me. We got B Samurai Slayer, Zeldris, MacBook. I'm Andy Olay. Yo, what's good? What's good? Welcome to stream, everybody. Yeah, so if you guys didn't check out the video, I created a video just highlighting my account review, practically all the kill points, all that kind of stuff, all the kill points, deads, resources, speed ups, and I realized that I'm actually like 2 years down from this kvk. So I'm like, all right, I haven't been chaining. It's hard to find time to chain nowadays, especially playing 2 games, but I'm like, hey, if I make it a stream, then I'm gonna force myself to chain in front of people. So there you go. Mims is like, you have too many T4 siege. I mean, I'm already 65 mil power, so I feel like having T4 siege is fine as long as you actually contribute with it. With my I actually have T4 siege deads as well. I have 278,000, which I was actually going to kill more of, but the kvk ended faster than I thought it would. So you really don't want to siege stuff. Flags, you kind of want to siege stuff either forts or especially passes are good to siege stuff, because flags have a low troop capacity, so you want to make sure that you fill those with as much infantry or as much as the actual troop type as possible. But the fort has an extra million, so you know, stuffing a fort would have been good, or stuffing a pass, because there's only 3 marches that could hit a pass. Is the only reasonable time you could siege stuff. But yeah, I just couldn't. You know what, I actually forgot in my video to show how much my farm accounts killed, or how much my farm accounts how much farm account deads I got, because that's actually pretty important as well. Oh well. I made that video, like, yesterday was like a full editing day. I edited the Call of Dragons video, and then I edited the Rise of Kingdoms video, which took me literally the whole day. So I'm trying to do more video stuff, especially since the kvk is over. But as soon as, I think the pass opening for the 1254 kvk is tomorrow, so I'm definitely going to be streaming that. And then I believe we also have the Liang wheel reset today. So I'm not going to be streaming that, but I'm going to be streaming between Tuesday and Wednesday, so I could double stuff that wheel. So there you go. Run them into cities. Yeah, we didn't even have the opportunity to do that, to be honest. And I'm not the type to inflate my stats, so like whatever deads I got like, you know. I mean, I did swarm cities, which is kind of inflating stats, but I still consider that, you know, war stuff. If that makes sense. Hey, Historis fan, what's good? I wanna become a member on your channel, IDKY. Hey man, I mean, you don't have to, but you know, everything's appreciated. You know, who knows, maybe if we get enough members, I'll go full time. Can you show my Richard's talents? My Richard's talent is it's not a good talent tree for chaining. It's not like a chaining talent tree, it's more so a canyon talent tree. And because Desperate Elegy isn't really a talent that you need for chaining, but this is what I got. I haven't changed it ever since I set it, so. Competing for top 1 on our last kvk with Richard isn't my top 1 chaining march now. Compared if you have inside talent. I mean, it really depends. I feel like there is a good use for Richard. It's still one of my top chaining marches, just because he doesn't die. And because he doesn't die, it's really useful to, like, you could literally send him to the other side of the map, or like, you know, really, like when I'm actually trying to get top honor, I actually look for areas that don't have any cities nearby or don't have any territory, because that means that there aren't cities nearby to 5 march swarm barbs. So if you check out like this area up here, there's like a lot of barbs because there's no territory nearby, and then you could, you know, chain that up. But then if you were to bring a march from your city, like your home city, for example, if it was like over here all the way over there and back, like that'd be really time inefficient. But with Richard, you could just chain on the way there, and then just live in this area, and there's always going to be free barbs there. So yeah, I don't know. It's outside of Richard though, I don't think you should be using any non-insight tree commanders for sure. Yeah, Richard doesn't die exactly. Yo, what's up? What's up, Feline? Or Only Farmer, what's good? What's good? And Ape, what's good? Welcome to the stream. What are my best chaining marches? I'm only 2 march chaining. And then my chaining marches, I gotta find a 3 for here. I like double C. Double C is really good as a primary because it has the insight tree that we're just talking about. I have a whole video dedicated to chaining marches. It's actually my 2nd most popular video ever, which is surprising, but yeah. So yeah, we got the insight tree here, which reduces action point cost to hit barbs by 10. Which is why, you know, peacekeepers are really good to have as a primary. And also I like double C. By the way, I have the movement speed talent tree for arc, and I just didn't change it. As you can tell, I'm pretty lazy, but it's really good because the movement speed to maneuver around barbs is really good. You kill the barbs pretty fast, which is nice. And then you also have healing factor of 1k, which is actually, you know, super underrated. Most primary commanders that I look for, I would like to have some form of healing, just so that has more survivability, some form of healing or shielding. And double C used to melt honestly with Theodora, but now that I have Heraclius behind him, the extra shielding, the 1.2k shielding factor that it has in its active skill, actually keeps my double C alive for very long. So it's not, the AP effectiveness is the same as if you were to bring a march out, like a insight march out from your city. And the thing is, there's not that many commanders that could survive like Richard, so you're gonna be like, what, you're gonna be crying about maybe 4-6 AP saved compared, but then you're gonna have to like waste a lot of time walking around. So but it's if you have that time, then I guess it's fine, you know what I mean? But in my opinion, I feel like the positioning is way better, because if you like around your city, you're gonna run out of barbs eventually, and you have to go farther and farther and farther waiting for respawns. And the thing about respawns with barbs is a lot of the time you have to wait for multiple respawns for there to be a good chunk of like 3 to 4. So it's a lot of time to walk back and forth looking around for, you know, those really juicy chunks. And the thing about Richard is you could just put Richard on a spot where there's a big chunk and just call it a day. That's why I personally like Richard, and this is the go-to chaining march in my opinion. Just but if you're like a hardcore chainer, which I guess you are, then I guess you could, you know, do something else. You should stream another farmer fighter stream. Was entertaining. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do one next week. I asked a bunch of people to be guests previously before, because I used to do them bi-weekly. There was so much interest from the last one that I'm probably gonna do one next week, so be on the lookout for that. I'm definitely gonna be announcing it in the Discord, as well as probably on the Discord for sure. So if you're not in the Discord, be sure to join that. And I also want to do other streams just interacting with people, not only farmer fighter, but maybe some other form of like I was thinking about, like, for members, if you guys want your accounts to be coached or like reviewed or whatever, I think it'd be funny if we could, and maybe helpful, because I get a lot of questions about, like, it's funny because whenever I'm in war, there's a lot of people in stream, but then that means there's also a lot of questions about non-war related stuff, like should I go this commander, that commander? Those kinds of questions would be like it'd be really good for a stream like this where I'm just chaining, chilling, talking. So yeah. Best way to get Heraclius? Don't have him? I mean, the only way you could get him is through what do you call it? MGE, right? So luckily though, the what do you call it? what is that called? The leadership MG isn't that competitive most of the time, so you should be able to get him if you push for him. But yeah, I don't know. Like in the KVK, just be a KP Goblin during kill event and then try to get him and unlock him that way. I guess is the best way. Alright, later Samurai Slayer. Thanks for coming through, man. Yes, you have so much siege fake power. How much power worth of siege do I have? I think siege is my highest T4 troop type, right? It actually is. That's funny. I didn't even notice. Hey, it is what it is. Yeah, what's up, Lordy? Wait, you guys still in KVK? Sorry, KVK was over 1 month ago. That's the thing about Siege of Orleans is, the fights are so, what do you call it? It's like one pass ahead. So it's like 1 week ahead compared to other KVKs, because you have usually like you have zone 5 and then zone 6, and then in Orleans, or not Orleans, in Strife of the 8, right? You have these passes in between that connect, and then that would be a week, and then Kingsland. But for this, you have Kingsland first and then the passes in between. But what that makes it practically, for Kingsland, you have 1 less Mountain Warfare and 1 less week to prepare. So if you win Kingsland, you actually have like, or lose Kingsland, you actually are chilling, twiddling your thumbs for a little bit, which I don't know. Is that a good or bad thing? I really don't know. But yeah, that's the reality of this KVK. It's still like one of my favorite. It's probably my favorite new game mode, if that makes sense. Out of like all the new ones that they've released over the past couple of months, they keep like releasing them like crazy. I don't know what they're trying to do with their KVK game modes, but yeah, this one's been by far like, it's better than Nile in my opinion. I haven't tried that warrior greatness with the one, but yeah. Siege Orleans, such a new KVK, maybe good content, some fighters on best auxiliary skills. Yeah, I have a lot of video ideas. The biggest problem for me is finding the time to create, script, edit, all that kind of stuff, because I still work the 9 to 5. The reason why I was able to post like a couple videos this weekend is because in Canada it's Victoria Day, so we actually have the day off today, which is why I'm streaming right now. But my 9 to 5 has been super busy. So I've literally been like, I'm more of a streamer than a video editor, but I love video editing too. It's just that I have to find the time. It's like I have to. Streaming is fun because you get to make content while also playing the game. Video editing is fun because you make content, but you don't really have time to play the game. So it's like I work the 9 to 5. After 5 o'clock, it's like I either play the game and like, you know, chain and stream that, or I create a video, but I don't get to play the game. So it's like really, it's a tough dilemma to be a YouTuber, a part-time YouTuber, to be honest. So but yeah, Orleans, I kind of wanted to go glance over some of the tips that I've learned in Orleans and all that kind of stuff, but maybe I'll just, because I really like making good edited videos and stuff, which takes like, I probably spent around 14 hours yesterday editing the 2 videos I just posted. So that's, you know, it's hard to do during a weekday, if that makes sense. Passes and SSL map count as barbs. I mean, if you click the pass, it should show you up here if it's a barb or not, right? I don't know. All I know is that in normal KVKs, it's counted as a barb, because I remember Ruz was like, yeah, use double C as a swarming march because you have so much extra barb damage. Hey, we got our first stonks of the stream.
I will know my matchmaking in 2 days. My KD, my fight, new 1v open mouth
hey,
smile.
Hey, Justin, thank you for the 5 gifted, and Mitmit, thank you for the super chat. I know why my matchmaking is in 2 days. My KD will fight the new 1v. Damn, there you go. Good luck, Mitmit. And Justin, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. We have a, yeah, Redline gifted me this Justin emote, so be sure to spam that in the chat if you got a gifted. And be sure to thank Justin. I saw that stream yesterday. I was watching it a little bit while I was editing. I didn't see how many crits he got. How lucky was Redline with the refines? I'm sure he got you a couple refines. So there you go. What the heck? Lambo with the 5 gifted. Oh my gosh! Wow, you guys are seriously like, hey man, maybe I should start streaming more than video editing. Who knows? I appreciate it,
I will
Lambo, for
know
the
my
5 gifted.
matchmaking in 2 days.
Whoa, why did
My
we hear it
Katie, my
twice?
fight new 1v open mouth smile.
Alright, there you go. So if you guys don't know, Lambo's also a content creator. Be sure to check him out. Really chill dude. He's like the wise sage of Rise of Kingdoms to me. Like, I ask any questions about the history of Rise of Kingdoms, this guy probably knows. He's like the rock encyclopedia. So go check him out. He's in a DC KD and he loves it, and it's really interesting to see the different perspectives, because most content creators are, you know, in like a high A Imperium type of vibe, but then Lambo's chilling, you know, having fun in his DC'd with MF. So check him out for sure. Stream yesterday with Redline. Was Redline on Justin's account? Lambo emoji. Hey man, if you give me your profile pic, actually I should have it. I have extra emoji slots. I could put it in there for sure. I'm just happy you aren't streaming Call of Pixies. Call of Dragons right now, like, I should make a video about how, like, a server update. We won already, and we're just waiting for the new season. So, like, my kind of rationale behind content now is whenever there's a fight happening or whenever there's something interesting happening, in Rise of Kingdoms, I'm gonna be streaming Rise of Kingdoms, and then whenever there's something happening in Call of Dragons, I'll be streaming Call of Dragons. So, there you go. Got 3 to 4 insta crits and a bunch of 75. I gotta rewatch that stream, man. Holy crap. Redline's, I'm actually gonna be meeting up with Redline hopefully this September, so maybe we'll make some IRL content, who knows. The grandpa of the community. Redline double inscription with hunter inscription. He got a hunter inscription and a double inscription, bro. Actually, man, the Redline's like, he's a low-key rock dev. There's no way. If he when he retires, man, it's gonna be Rise of Kingdoms is gonna be breathing a sigh of relief that people aren't getting insta crits now. Sorry if I missed a couple chats, by the way. I think I saw Jake in here as well. I have a pass soon. Oh, don't watch my chaining streams. Hey, yeah, chaining streams are tough. But I guess my channel kind of like, it grew off of chaining streams. Like, the first thing I ever chained or streamed was chaining, so I guess that's why. Grapple, what's good? You finally got a crit, said Ritz? Let's go. Yeah, I gotta make a short about when I crit my archer gear. It was so anticlimactic that it was crazy. Real tonight, new archer commander. Oh, Lambo, are you gonna be streaming it? Yeah, be sure to check out Lambo's stream if he's streaming. I think there's no way Lambo's not insta-maxing the archer, right? He's the type to insta-max. He's that whale, so. Yeah, chaining. I like chaining streams because in fighting streams, it's really hype, but I can't read the chat. I feel like chaining streams are really chill because, well, it's chill if you have a chat. Like, if you don't have a chat, then it was kind of boring when I had, like, you know, my girlfriend watching me, but. So yesterday was a crit day, and by the way, Mims, thank you for the 7 months. Wow, 7 months. I can't believe I've been monetized for 7 months. That's crazy. Mims is actually my first member ever. So, and a good friend of mine, she's from 2268 as well. So, you're not a native, but you're practically a native. I consider you a native, man. So, or homie. So, no Call of Pixies Lambo is a Giga Chad. I'm gonna max Zhang. I'm gonna max. I've been calling him Liang because it's easier to pronounce. But yeah, I'm gonna be maxing him. I don't think this wheel. I'm literally getting out of KVK, so I'm gonna be 10 spinning Liang wheels until KVK my KVK comes up. So I'm not gonna be insta maxing him, but it's definitely gonna be part of my murder ball next KVK, like fully maxed. I saved up 1.1k gold heads for that guy, so, and then we'll see what else we max. Imagine doing a stream while I'm at school. Hey man, stay at school, kids. Stay in school. Oh, Ryan's gonna be Instamaxing? Man, at least he didn't go on Redline stream and go 0-4 on. Oh yeah, I do remember that, Ritz. And, like, you're announcing stream too, right? And then you got 0. Oh man, even Redline couldn't get you a crit. That's crazy. The thing about Redline is I would want to go on a stream, but only whales go there, and I don't think I'd have enough. Like I'd have him craft one thing. Like, oh, okay, that's it. It'd be like so anticlimactic compared to like the Justin or the Dollar streams where they could literally like refine 20 things and call it a day. A spin wheel 3 times in expertise? Fair. Wait, spin wheel meaning like you're gonna wait for 3 different wheels? Or are you going to like spin this wheel 3 times? Check out 2359. What's going on in 2359? Getting first in MG for Ditto, then expertise. Ooh. How's that new command? How's that garrison commander? A lot of people have been asking me. Like, I did a poll after my Liang video about what we should do for guides, because a lot of people like watching YouTube guides. That's like the thing they watch YouTube for. So a lot of people wanted garrison guides. I'm like, bruh. I literally am open field like Goblin, so I don't really know too much about garrisons. I know the good pairs. I don't know why they're good. I just know they're good. But yeah, how's Ditto? New commander expertise is probably one of the most expertise skills in the games. Yeah, it's the expertise is so good for sure. Just like it's like a rage engine that you really want on your Liang so that you could continue putting on those what do you call it? What are those stacks called? Marquee stacks, right? I think archers should be like super hype that their commander is super strong. Infantry players should be crying because Sargon is not even close to as strong as Liang is. Like, I honestly kind of regret Sargon, but it is what it is. Where's the new 1v at? I mean, 1034 is still 1v, right? I might be wrong though. Same region, yeah, 2269. Yeah, you're practically a native. 50? Was it 50 for Justin? I didn't get to watch. Member general chat on Discord, sure. What's member general chat? General chat. Member chat. Which one do you think is better for Nebu Liang? 5% extra damage when over 70% rage. Wow. I mean, the stats on the right one's pretty good. Like 8.5, 7.3, 5.9. I'd probably say right. Just off the stats. Alright. Spinning this wheel 3 times, expertise on Wednesday night. Got it. Okay. Wednesday night. Check out Lambo's stream. Is there Civil War in 2359? Is there? Go refine some normal equipment on Red stream. Hey, I could refine some normal equipment on this stream. Let's go craft. Imagine I just crafted like some pants I didn't need, or some like. Oh, that would have been bad. I think she'll be good, especially against Tariq rallies. And that's a thing, right? Tariq has been like, there's been no answer to Tariq. So yeah, hopefully there's an answer to it. And it'll be more of like that rock paper scissors that people are looking for in Rise of Kingdoms, because it's been really infantry. Like, I like infantry. Like, I'm not complaining infantry is relevant for garrison and rally, but as an open field player, it's kind of, you know, it's kind of tough when your infantry are the ones getting killed 2 KVKs in a row. You feel me? Zeno's just been so strong for so long. Who else is there? Like Tariq Pakal is just so good. So it is what it is. I'll most likely be maxing Liang before the fight tomorrow. Yeah. That's true. If you're in that 1254 KVK, be sure you have those gold heads for Liang, because your fight for pass opening tomorrow, I'm probably going to be streaming it. I'm not going to be streaming the opening. There's probably going to be a lot of big YouTubers streaming then, and I'm also going to be at work. So I'm going to be taking the evening shift, so probably to like reset-ish. I'll be streaming. It'll be KVK watching. 1365 again. Shout out to 1365 for the content, I guess. When you guys were fighting against 960, bro, that was like the most successful streams I ever had. And I still think in that KVK, 1365 was the MVP in terms of contribution. Like I still stand behind that sentiment. So, oh shoot. Okay, we're gonna let this guy walk away. I haven't used my brain cells in Rise of Kingdoms in a while. Let me like turn on the skill switch. Please don't. Okay, wait. Okay, so this is an anchor point here, meaning that we could go up here and swing up and get these barbs as well, which would be really good. And of course I didn't chain this area over here, so that's funny. I don't know how I used to chain so much. Like I used to do like 7 chaining streams a week. I remember. Oh no way, wait, this guy died so quick. Oh well, I forgot these are 42s. Oh well, still a decent chain. So don't go Sargon from his. I mean, if you're going 2 infantry marches, I'd probably go Sargon. You could go Sargon. What is the pairs? It'd be Guan, Sargon, and then CPU Tariq, right? For best in slot infantry. It's just that I don't know if I'd go 2 infantry overall. With the new archer commanders coming out, I'd probably go 1 infantry march, 2 cav, 2 archers, and then the archer, like that Boudica with Artemisia, and then Henry Liang looks super juicy, not gonna lie. But yeah, one set is all damage, one's a set. I mean, yeah, that's true. The all damage on the other one is 6.7%, which is crazy. Do you have another archer pair? Like what's a secondary archer pair? I'd put the I'd put the stats on whatever is being targeted, and then you put the damage on whatever is not. So if you have like Boudica with Artemisia, for example, they're not gonna really target that. So then I'd put the damage on that, and then I'd put the stats on your Nebu Liang. It also depends on how you want to play it too, right? Because if you're planning on micromanaging your Liang, then you definitely want to go with the damage, because the damage is going to go a really long way with Nebu Liang. Like that's going to be pretty glass cannon, but it's going to have some maneuverability as well as so much AoE damage. So that's kind of like, I could see both cases for both, if that makes sense. Uh, 1862 against 2831. What's that? What's that, KVK? When's that? Give me details about it, Grapple. Gonna watch 81 Steam rolling 1862 as well. Yeah, there's a bunch of KV. I haven't been around in the community that much, huh? Like I don't know what's going on in terms of KVKs outside of the 1254. Isn't there like what's going on with the 1307 1307 and 1093 KVK? When's that opening? I guess, yeah, I need to be streaming more so that you guys could tell me these things. I usually learn everything from my stream, not gonna lie. Oh, it's you guys. It's 2381. Got it. My heart breaks every time a Barb walks away. You kind of get numb to it, you know? It's like, ah, whatever. If I used to get pressed about it, but now it's just, at this point, playing Rise of Kingdoms for like 3 years, Barb chaining the whole time is just like, yeah. Eh. I'm definitely. Oh no, it's walking away. All right, let's do the walk. Walk. There you go. If you guys didn't chat, if you guys want to learn more about barb chaining, that barb chaining video that I made is actually still relevant. Like it's pretty crazy how that popped off, but yeah, it's actually pretty informative, not gonna lie. Like I look at it, I'm like, damn, I used to take barb chaining so seriously. It's crazy. What's up, Meow? How are you doing, man? I wish they had barb chaining in Call of Dragons. If I did, then I'd be barb chaining Call of Dragons all day, because I need speed ups in Call of Dragons so bad, but yeah, it's so hard to get speed ups in that game. Like they definitely like they're like, damn, we're losing so much money on barb chaining and Rise of Kingdoms, we're definitely not putting that over to Call of Dragons. So it is what it is. I plan on Boudica. Oh, interesting. Boudica, Liang, Nebu, YSG, already Tommy. Yeah, I mean, those are always solid pairs for sure. I was gonna go Guan Alex and start CPU Sargon. That's what I have right now, Nathaniel. And it's good, it's decent. It's decent, but I don't know if I would invest into two inf marches right now. Like Guan CPO is literally all you need for infantry, and then from there I try to look into and like the other troop types. Sadly, Thursday 2 pass opening. Oh, okay. Con with the info. Thank you. Are they actually fighting each other? Is it like, I haven't even seen the map. That's how uninformed I am. I usually make the maps, but yeah, I haven't seen the map for that KVK. Are they like actually side by side, or are they not fighting each other? If they're not fighting each other, I don't know who else is in those maps actually. I think it's a bunch of like B and C seeds, right? So I don't think it's gonna be too much of a fight if they're not side by side. That makes sense. Yeah, I think Artemisia Liang, the only thing is that removal is only a 50% chance. So 50% chance is not, I don't think it's reliable enough to, because the thing about Liang is you definitely do not want it to be silenced as much as possible. Liang, you want that, it's kind of like a rapid fire cannon, like it's kind of like a machine gun where you want to make sure that you have the marquee skill pop in as soon as possible so that you could keep doing that 4.5k AoE damage over and over and over and over again. So the chance of it getting a silence, like a 50% chance of it getting silenced, I don't know if I would take that risk, to be honest. Man, I really, it's hard to kill barbs, man. It's hard to chain. I'm not used to chaining these low-level barbs, you know what I mean? I usually chain the level 51s, but these ones literally like die so quick. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming the 1254 pass tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming it around reset for sure. Mulan. Do I have Mulan? I don't have a max Mulan. I don't know if I have that Mulan skill max though. I might. I do not actually, sadly. Oh, there you go. I went into that skill, so. But yeah, I do not have a max Mulan. I'm slowly getting to the point though where my account age is getting up there, where I could actually start. Like I maxed my Charles Martel, I maxed my double C without. My double C is actually pretty surprising because I maxed him without any gold heads. I put some gold heads in KVK1 to make Charles Martel usable, like 67. But yeah, my double C is full all natural. So we're actually getting to that point where gold key commanders are being being maxed, which is cool. 2381 will get killed by 1862. Wow, interesting. That's some fighting words. I'm gonna be working around that time, and then in the evening I'm gonna be streaming the 1254 KVK, but I don't think the 1254 KVK is gonna have a dull moment, but in case there is, I'll keep that KVK in the back of my mind for sure. I mean, 2381's my my alt account, KD, quote unquote, still. So, but I haven't been playing that account at all because, you know, Call of Dragons is playing 2 games is tough. I wish I could still run RD Tommy still. I miss it. I mean, why can't you run it always? Shiny and Home Kitty worth it? I would say it's not. I think I watched 12 inch is that guy where I'll check his videos out because his videos about time commitment and all that kind of stuff, burnout, was so like it was super informative. And he said that training in Home Kitty, especially with the nerfs, isn't like, you have more effective ways to use your time in Rise of Kingdoms than that. But in KVK, chaining barbs is super worth, especially if you need the crystals. Just the 20 minutes of speed ups per barb is just so value. So you definitely want to be chaining in KVK, but in Home KD it's probably not worth your time. Oh, it'll be Zone 5, very long, both will head to head. Know the KDs. Interesting. Yeah, that's gonna be super interesting because we didn't really see a head-to-head against 1093. I didn't get to see 1093 go head-to-head against a KD like that before. There's always usually, when I watch them, there's always usually other kingdoms involved, so it'll be interesting. Barb chaining gives you headaches. It's stunning. Hey man, you gotta do it if you're. I mean, you're probably a whale, like being one of the leaders in that Imperium Kingdom in 1079. But us FTP plebs, right? We gotta keep barb chaining. Who's secondary? You said to Henry. Henry Liang would be pretty good, I think. Nebu Liang would be pretty good. Just someone that gives movement speed. The Nebu would be for the extra damage, like you do a lot of damage with Nebu. The Henry would be kind of for extra tankiness, extra chunk. But to be honest, like, I don't know if I don't have a Henry maxed, or I don't have a Nebu maxed either, so I'm not really like the archer guy. But those are just the pairs that I've been seeing circulating around that people have been speculating would be good. We will never know until the commander comes out this reset, but you know, those are just kind of what people have been saying on the block, you know, on the streets. Alright, is this the first one I hit? No, it's not. Oh well, whatever. Take gear off to last longer. I don't think it's too big of a deal, to be honest. There's a certain like, I know 12 is always about time, like time commitment and all that kind of stuff. So, oh, I didn't bring this march up there. Whoops. Like 12 is always like all about being as time efficient as possible. So there's something to be said about, you know, time efficiency, especially now that I play 2 games. Like, I have to be even more effective with my time, so I'm not going to be stressing too much if I miss some barbs here and there, but as long as I use my AP to chain, I think it'll be worth. I've been hearing, I actually don't know what's going on in my KD. I know we're kicking, or we have kicked a lot of people out, and now we're an A seed, so that's fun. I also know that I don't know, are we planning on, I don't know what, I think we're planning on instantly queuing for KVK. I don't actually know exactly what the plan is, but I think I heard that somewhere, so we might be into KVK pretty soon. What level are barbs in KVK 2? They go all the way up to level 40, I think they go all the way up to level 40. If I could, I would like to change 20%. The value is just too good. Yeah, let's look at the reports. You know how fighting reports, they have the recap? They have like this battle data. It'd be cool if they had a chain data. Just give us all the speed ups and the material you get. Like, give us that That's satisfaction, but they would never do that because they don't want people. They want to hide the value of chaining. To be honest, whatever. I guess that means my goldfish is actually a great white shark. Great white shark. I don't spend as much as you though, Lambo. You know what I mean? Like the gold chest I buy is Mountain Warfare, and that's it. Like I'm about to run out. Actually, I'm gonna let my my material supply run out for the first time ever. Because I bought usually during recharge I just buy material supply and gem supply, but for this recharge there is the Esmeralda event going on, so I ended up buying that bundle instead of the materials. So it is what it is. There's something we need to know for sure. Young needs Edward seconds. Oh yeah, the auxiliary skill for Edward is so good for what do you call it, archers. And yo, Ronin, what's good, man? I saw that you migrated over to I gave you a shout out actually in my last video about Ronin's the guy that literally gifted me billions of resources before you migrated out, and hopefully you have fun with Godfather and 2891, because you guys are looking like a beast kitty for sure. You saw that, you got right. Yeah, man. Nah, it means the world, to be honest, man. Like I'm being so serious. I didn't know what I was gonna do with my resources, because my bag's dwindling, and like every KVK the more and more is getting taken out of the bag. So I was just like, I don't know how I'm gonna sustain, especially because I'm putting like it's hard for me to find time to go on my farm accounts to, like, you know, farm consistently, especially with Call of Dragons, and then, you know, I gotta make videos and all that kind of stuff. So it really helped me out. 7 marches how? Yeah, it's from Crystal Tech. So if I could show it off real quick. Let me expand formations. You have extra dispatchable marches, and then there's 2 levels of expand formations. So that chain is not going to work out. It's fine. Budokai has 45% extra march speed from auxiliary skills. That's pretty crazy. My auxiliary skills are so fun, to be honest. Like, it sucks for like newer players or players that don't have max commanders or whatever, but they're so fun to play around with. Like my what is it called? My CPO with Flavius actually had more march speed than my cav commanders because of Charles Martel and Alex's skills. It's hilarious just seeing them fly by cavalry. Kinda said last night your KVK will be recovery KVK. Y'all still some fight, just no stupid fighting. Yeah, I think they said they wanted a Nile or something, or a HA. I haven't been really paying attention. I'm the type of guy where, like, I don't care. Just get me into KVK, I'll fight, and then I don't really care about what happens in between. I'm not in leadership or anything like that. I just help out during a war. Like, I yell at people to please tank with me and such. Next KVK, I'm gonna be 100% field goblin or something. Maybe I won't even. I was thinking, because I don't know, like, would it be interesting to have like a KVK where I literally just spend all my speed ups on troops and then just insta fill, like just do filling stuff and don't buy crystal tech? I don't know. Is that like an interesting concept? Because like I kind of got tired of field fighting after this KVK. It was pretty frustrating, not gonna lie. I kind of maxed tech. I didn't have this going into the fighting, just because in this KVK specifically, the fighting happens one pass, like the end game fighting happens one pass early, in my opinion. So I didn't have the extra amount of warfare to max my tech, but I had pretty good tech. I think I had improved morale 9. I think I had improved morale 9, cult arms 10 or something like that going into the fighting. So Not max tech, but yeah, close. Need to start buying resources. Man, I'm too broke for that, man. I'm always gonna be in that mindset where if I could grind it out, then I want to do it. But it's just my like, it's hard to find time nowadays. You know what I mean? I kind of wish I started YouTubing as a college student, or I started YouTubing when I actually started playing Rise of Kingdoms, bro. The amount of free time I had, I could be editing, like I could be doing 2 videos a day, easy. But yeah, oh well, it is what it is. Maybe once we hit 1,000 members, we'll go full time. I'm playing. They need to work around auxiliary skills because most people won't be able to make more than 2 marches for them with them. It's definitely a Wales KVK or an older Kingdoms KVK. But I guess like the workaround is just not queuing for it if you think your KD can't field the marches. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of tough because I think the way that it is now is kind of acceptable for players that have been playing for a while, but especially for newer players, it's going to be really tough. So I feel like if you're a newer KD or if you have a newer player base, you should just steer clear of this KVK. Yeah, what's good, Lemon? Join the F2P gang next KVK. Why do I save silver keys? So that I could open them on stream. That's a good question. I don't know why I save silver keys. I don't see a reason to use them though, you know what I mean? Like I don't get anything from silver keys that are particularly dire or that I need. And then whenever there's a new purple commander, it'd be nice to just unlock them via silver keys instead of gold keys, I guess. And then there is going to be a new civilization coming out this year, I believe, is what they said. So if there's a new civ, that means there's a new purple commander, meaning that I'd rather just use my silver keys instead of gold keys, I guess. I don't know. I just hoard. I literally just hoard indiscriminately. Like just random, like, oh, if I don't have a reason to use it, I won't use it, if that makes sense. You get resources? Yeah, but I haven't, I guess I ran out of food. But I still have my resource packs, I still have my pick ones, so I didn't really see it as too dire. And I don't think you get too much food anyways. I'm gonna be able to have really good ox skills on 6 marches, should be fun. Yeah, alloys for you, man. This KVK is probably gonna be super fun for you for sure. Alloys be that old OG player, you know what I mean? Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the, okay, never mind. I was gonna say we're gonna get the double C skill to proc, but it died just with normal attack damage, okay? That's what happens when you're really late into the KVK and you max your Barb tech. Like, the Barbs just melt. So I'm gonna let, this is what I was trying to do. I'm gonna let that skill proc. Let the AoE kill it. Okay, is the AoE gonna kill it? Don't run away. Okay, we're good. Solid. How many gold keys do I want to save? I don't really have a goal for saving anything. It's just whenever something new happens, or I used to actually open them before KVK started or whatever, like before we got into a fight, just so that I could, I think I was using mid at the time, so I could get as many heads for them as possible, like all the commanders I'd be using. I forgot what gold key commanders I'd be using, but I was using someone, I forgot who. But yeah, I think I'm at that point where I don't use gold key commanders anymore, so I didn't really find too much value into opening them. That makes sense. I'm only running 2 marches for our Z6 tomorrow. I'll be chilling on auxiliaries. Yeah, I mean, you could find some really good auxiliary commanders in the purple and blues, to be honest. Like Tomo's skill is pretty underrated. What is my Heraclius at? My Heraclius is at 5221, I believe. Is it? 5211. There you go. I got a MG spot for him back in the day. I think I don't remember if that was a free-for-all MG where we just got KP or if that was because of KVK contribution, but I don't think many people can do more than 2 marches with full auxiliaries. Hard KP to pull off. Most people IMO. I mean, you only need 2 skills per commander. It just matters how developed your account is. Because for most people I personally know, like they have a lot of commanders. Like older players have a lot of commanders that are just not relevant anymore. So like, you know, Alex, like you could put the Alex skill on somebody on like your infantry pair, and then like that Alex skill is just a lot of movement speed, a lot of attack. So it's like, you know, a solid skill to have. Because that like Ryan, you're saying that there has to be a fix to it, but what would the fix be? Like, what's a proposed solution, right? Maybe you could have multiple skills from the same commander. So like, I don't know, Alex's 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or Charles Martel's 2nd and 4th skill or whatever, just in case. But I don't think that would. I think that would widen the gap more than close it, to be honest. So. Oh, Alex, Ryan. Whoops. I don't know why I said Alex. Alright. This is where I'm running out of barbs. Oh, up here. I love to hoard too. It's a joy. It's a joy to have. But I definitely changed my mindset behind things, because I used to always be in this mindset where I want a Zenith, whatever, I'm gonna not use my speed ups. I'm gonna, you know, do whatever, but at the end of the day, I just learned that you gotta use your speed ups and your resources. Zeniths is like a micro optimization. I might make a video about this, but I don't think anyone should be aiming to push a Zenith. Just to push a Zenith. Like, if you're a whale enough person to do that, but I don't know. I personally would rather just fight with the resources and speed ups that you have and contribute that way than say for a micro optimization, which only garrison caps and rally leads would really feel the benefit of. For Pass 6, it's only 2 skills. For Kingsland is when you unlock your 3rd one. Lordy said their Zone 6 was opening up. Or the Zone 6, it's only 2. Lordy said Zone 6 is opening up, so you only need 2. How many speed did you use this KVK? Sorry, I didn't have much time to. I used like around 1.5 to 2 years of universals, I think. But yeah, it should be. The video has a specific. Has the specifics, but it was around that. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to chain. I think you can. I think too that you can hurt yourself hoarding too much and not upgrading your game. Yeah, exactly. Like there's some things you could hoard, like, you know, the keys and stuff. Like I'm saving for a new gold key commander eventually, right? If there's a new gold key commander, and I don't need any of the commanders or anything. But when I was, you know, in KVK 1 or whatever, you just gotta open up your gold keys so that you can get decent commanders out and get like your Charles Martel as high as possible, get your Med as high as possible, and all that stuff. So there's like a fine line towards hoarding and towards like good hoarding and bad hoarding, I guess. Solution easy if Lilith are not greedy, but one example, if your commander's 3rd skill is maxed, then any 3rd skill you get will be calculated as max. So if your 2nd skill is max, you can take and unlock 2nd skill. But Ryan, I feel like that kind of ruins the whole. There's just gonna be metas made then. Like, this is the best in slot for this is gonna be best in slot for that. I think it's kind of cool that you can make old commanders usable, old commander skills usable. If that's the case, then it's just gonna be like a calculator simulator where, okay, this is the best, this is the best, this is the best. I don't think that'd be fun in my opinion. 5,000 gold keys for Ox skills? Bro, you should have recorded that. That could have been a good short. Recording for a game of power is good, right? In my opinion, you shouldn't push any power that you're not willing to lose. So as long as you're willing to lose the power, like hoarding for Zenith is fine. As long as you lose the power, if you're willing to lose the amount of power that you gained in the KVK, I think it's fine. But if you like, for example, people literally, like there might be people that, you know, they don't unlock T5 or like they save for like years and years and years, you know, being whatever. I feel like those type of things, situations are pretty bad because you're just holding yourself back to win an event. If you could, if for example, like if you time your pushes for events, I feel like that's 100% like the way to go. Like you should 100% be timing for pushes. So that's what I'm doing in Call of Dragons actually, is I have a bunch of speed ups I want to use just because runes and stuff, as the season resets, there's gonna be like bad runes and stuff in the new map, or we might not get, you know, the same runes or whatever. So I'm just gonna wait for an event and then push. I might get like 20th place because that server's crazy, but at least, you know, my account is progressing at a decent pace. So yeah, it's not any different from support skills, except it's stronger because you could pick any skill you want. So for Orleans KVK, you put a commander for a skill. Yeah, you could remove them, but it just costs writs. So for example, if I were to remove, if I wanted to use Julius Caesar somewhere else, I could remove it, but it would give me 400 writs. So it'd refund me 400. But to put it on the skill, it costs 1,000. So that's going to be minus 600 writs for every single movement that you do, if that makes sense. Yeah, in my opinion, this KVK is definitely a KVK for people that already have the commanders invested in. So like if you're an older account and then you invested in, for example, Herald or something, and then or Edward or something like that, and then you want to make those skills usable, you could go into Orleans KVK and still have fun with those skills. Like I don't think it's, I mean, there's a lot of things in Rise of Kingdoms that's a money grab, but I don't think this KVK mode in particular, like the what do you call it, I don't think the auxiliary skills in particular are a money grab. I think it's more so just making skills usable. And then if you don't like that, then you could just not apply for the KVK and just do, because you have options, right? So I think it's a good, it's my favorite, it's one of my favorite parts of the KVK actually. How much do I spend a month in Rock for low spenders 3 marching with T4? How many farms do you think is needed? Low spender 3 marching with T4. Depends how much fighting you do, right? And how much speed ups you have. I think if you, and how often you go on your farms. There's a lot of variables actually. I think like if you farm, I'm not gonna say how many farms you need, but probably like 2 bill of each resource. If you get that in an off season, I think that's like a solid point for 3 march, maybe 1.5. Like get 500 mil each per march, and then that should be a solid point for T4. The thing about T4, it doesn't use as many resources, but you're going to be running out of speed ups really fast. T5 is more speed up efficient, but it has way more resource cost. But T4 is way more resource efficient, but it's going to have a way higher speed up cost. So as a low spender, man, I don't know. Like does 12 use T5? Older accounts just have so many more commanders max, like 31 gold commanders. Lots of Ox choices. Yeah, there you go. Orleans KVK is whales in my opinion. It's for whales and older accounts, that's for sure. Younger accounts, like I I don't think they should be opting into, or younger KDs, I don't think they should be opting into Orleans if possible. You don't give a commander skill and you can't get any stuff, right? If you get a commander skill, you can't get. Yeah, you can only use one skill per commander, and actually you can't even like. It's funny because I was looking for like a commander, but I couldn't even find them on the page because the auxiliary skill was equipped. So, like, you can't even find the commander on the commander page when you're trying to like bring marches out. If you have what do you call it? If you have them equipped as an auxiliary commander. So I'm running CPO Med Boudica YG. Should I get the new Archer next or Nevsky? Ooh, that's a good question. Boudica YG is a good pair. I mean, what do you have for gear for Cav? My Boudica, my Nevsky got 15.9 million kills this KVK. My Nevsky Joan March itself got 30 million kills this KVK. So I think Nevsky Joan, in my opinion, is like the most fun march for me. It's like is my favorite march in the game right now. The maneuverability, the AoE nuke, the damage. Like, it's just so good. But yeah, the new commander is gonna be so good too. So that's a tough question. Let's ask the chat. What do you guys think? 665, 33T4. 12 uses full T5, but depends on the person. Should use mix if you have low resources but high speeds, more T4 and vice versa. Yeah, I think if you like have enough farm accounts, you could do full T5 because resources wouldn't be too much of an issue. That's kind of like my rationale, but then resources became an issue. And I have 5 farm accounts, so if you want to go full T5, you gotta have more than 5 farm accounts and play them more often than I do. So maybe like 10 farm accounts for full T5. I don't know. Just spitballing here. I also play really dumb too, so 12 plays super smart. But in this KVK, like, you have to have someone tank, and if no one in your KD is tanking, then I kind of took the mantle for my KD in this case, just because if you don't push into a murder ball, then you're just not gonna get anything done, sadly. So seems like new Archer Boudica best march for 1v1. Interesting. What auxiliary skills did I put on my Nev Joan? I put Metmed's second skill. Oh wait, I should still have it on. I don't think I moved it out. Yeah. Auxiliary skills. So 20% extra attack, 20% increased skill damage. This skill, Osmond's skill, works on every single skill proc. So it's 400 damage on Nevsky's, 400 damage on Jones, and 400 damage on Jones' second skill. So that's 1.2k damage factor with Osmond. And then I put, I don't know why I put, apparently I put that, I put thing on there too, so. I would not go Nevsky with new Cav around the corner. Nevsky is not going to be what's replaced with new Cav, in my opinion. Nevsky Joan is still going to be a march. It's still going to be really good. The new Cav, if it's going to replace anything, it's going to replace XY. My Tommy's not maxed, but the fourth skill is. Tommy's auxiliary skill is so strong because the stacks don't go away. So you definitely want to put Tommy's skill somewhere in your murder ball for sure. But yeah, I want full damage on my Nevsky because they would focus my XY. I think my XY is like the tanky tank. Yeah, it's literally like Julius Caesar, Saladin, and Martel. So. I don't have Khan. If I did though, there was a good pair for Khan. But I just don't have him. I didn't invest in him. So, but Khan skill, Khan's I think it was his second skill, has some pretty good usability. Like it was this, and then I think it was. Wait, I have to see. We have a whole channel on this in our Discord server. In not my Discord server, but the Kingdom Discord server. Yeah, it's for the Archer pair actually. So it was. So it would be Khan. So Boudica YSG with Khan, and then they said Ramses.
My name is King of Kings.
And then because when you get hit, you get the extra march speed, so it literally negates Khan's downside. March speed reduction of 10%. And then you also get Kira. Kira is actually such an underrated commander in auxiliaries. You gotta check out her skill. You get 10% chance to increase skill damage by 80% for 3 seconds. Which is, you know, if you get that 10% chance, 80% skill damage for 3 seconds is gonna be... If you get like a skill proc off plus 80% skill damage, bruh. So... I think that's what they said best in slot. Boudica, whatever. Boudica YSG, Boudica Artemisia was. Yeah, what's good, Jazz Up? No, nothing new. Just chaining. Because I'm out of speedups. Should I try reset for Tommy? If you're in SOO, yeah, 100%. Resetting your Tommy, getting that 4 skill max is gonna be so good for you. Third skill looks really good on Con. What is Con's third skill? And we're getting stonks. What is this? We got... Oh, Pablo, thank you so much for the sub. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, I've been failing at YouTubing. If you're new to the channel, it'd be greatly appreciated if you could subscribe. If you like the content, like the stream, send it out to your friends. It's the best way to support the stream free to play. And yeah, it's been it's been super hyped so far. Third skill looks really good. I gotta really check that third skill. Where's Khan? There's so many commanders in this game. Yeah, this could be pretty good. This could be pretty good as well. The problem with Khan and why Khan sucks is because there's only 3 skills active at a time practically. Because one of them's like if you're over this, and the other one's if you're under this. So it's like, oh man, that didn't chain. That's sad. So it's like you're only using 3 out of the 4 skills, which sucks. And they're all open field skills. It's not like, you know, you could super glass cannon-ish. So it's like 1.7k. 1.7k damage factor when the new commander, Liang, does 2k AoE and a damage reduction. You know what I mean? So like, it just didn't scale well. The skills didn't scale well, but it's... I think the auxiliary skills would make Khan usable. I remember I knew someone that maxed Khan, and that was like their first max ever. Like they didn't max YSG, they maxed Khan, and I'm like, damn, that's tough. Opinion on 2172. 2172. I'm like, is that someone in our KVK? 21. Who's 2172? I don't really know it's 2172, so I don't really have an opinion, but have we fought them or something? I'm not too sure. I thought KVK was over. Is this the last few days? Yeah, the map's about to close in 2 days, so We're gonna get the auxiliary shop, we're gonna get all that kind of stuff, but no one's gonna care because the 1254 KVK is gonna open, so I might just do the shop stuff while streaming the KVK. We'll see. Yeah, his skills contradict each exactly, Mid. That's what I'm saying. That's what I meant to say. Just couldn't spit it out for some reason, you know what I mean? How's my video doing anyways? Let me check. Maybe. Oh wow, it's doing really well. Nice. Even though I'm streaming. Nah. That's cool. Maybe I should stream and release a video on the same day more often. Does that help? I don't know. I was gonna do it another stream where I stream until my Richard dies, but my Richard's not dying this stream, bro. There's no way. I actually don't think it's possible for Richard to die to the Zone 4 Barbs. Omniart made a video about 2172 with the longest rally ever, over 12 hours. Nice. I mean, they gotta be pretty organized to keep that type of rally full then, right? I did use Alex's second skill. Wait, I used Alex's third skill actually. What's Alex's second skill? I did not use Alex's second skill. I used the third skill, but this could be pretty good as well. Just like 1.7k damage factor. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty insane. I used Alex's third skill, which is why I couldn't use Alex's second skill. But Alex's second skill has some value as well. Peace. Can you show off Peace's KP and deads once you have a minute? Sure. I don't know how much he got this KVK actually. I think he got his 11 mil, right? He's at 36.7 bill KP now. He actually got first place this KVK, which is insane. 128 mil deads. Hey man, he's my groupie, right? I'm his groupie, I meant. So like wherever he goes, I go. That's like I learned how to speak Indonesian just for him. I'm going to. I just gotta get Duolingo or whatever. Oh, it's like defending against 1875. Yo, what's good, Panther? How you doing, man? Yo, Panther, apparently we're having a easy KVK next KVK or something. What's going on? MG look really good in Orleans. There's a lot of good skills from both epic and legendaries. Yeah. You got 11 bill KP and 30 mil deads. Let me check the Discord. I'm sure you got top 25. Let's see. Excellent KVK. Is the bot working? Is the KVK bot working? Maybe it's not. But yeah, he definitely got a lot of kills and deads. So what is a recovery KVK? Like what is that? Start to find out what auxiliary skills for your upcoming Orleans. Oh, 1079 is also in Orleans. Nice. You should do more short bids. Not too many people have time for live streams. That's how Ronnie, Chess, Shinchi, a lot of them got loads in the beginning. I mean, I've been making more videos. I posted 2 videos within 12 hours. Call of Dragons. I'm an official Call of Dragons content creator, and they don't even count streams. So I'm definitely gonna make a lot of Call of Dragons videos. But the biggest thing for me is I don't really see myself as a guide guy. Like I don't really like, I want to make content that I have fun with. And the reason I said this earlier, the reason why I do streams is because as a full-time employee working a 9 to 5, it's very, very hard to find time to edit. Like those videos I edited, that posted today and yesterday, took me 14 hours yesterday to edit. So it's hard to find that time during the weekdays. While playing Call of Dragons, while playing Rise of Kingdoms, while playing your Rise of Kingdoms farm accounts, which is why I stream more than I make videos, because I just don't have time to make content, then play, then work. So I make content and play at the same time, if that makes sense. But yeah, I definitely would love to make more videos. It's just all about time. Like if I were ever to go full time, I'd definitely be making more videos for sure. It made me want to go to Orleans to see if I could convince my KD. Orleans is fun. There's a lot of things I could work on, like the map. The map's kind of tough. It's a lot faster pace of KVK. So if you're a spender, you gotta make sure you have. If you want to max tech by Kingsland, you have to buy your Conqueror's Wills, or else you won't have max tech. Like usually, you could get away without buying Conqueror's Wills and just buying, Mountain Warfares, but because you're one Mountain Warfare short, you have to make up with it with Conqueror's Wills. So, but yeah. Jazz. Wait, what's the top 10 anyways? I don't know. They should make that a list that you could see. I think that'd be pretty hype. Get top 20 honor, not this KVK. I guess it's pretty fitting that the one SOC KVK that we lost is the one that I didn't push honor in. So I didn't really lose too much personally by losing KVK, because if you lose KVK and you push honor, you're actually like, you're in such a disadvantage without altars, without good KVK barbs. In this KVK we're actually pretty lucky because you still have rune access in your home zone, and your home zone can't get invaded. So but yeah, this KVK is actually more forgiving than most in terms of honor grind. But yeah, don't you stream while at work? I only do that if I'm in KVK fighting. I don't do that normally, and most of the time I actually take off work to stream. So, but like I can't take off work whenever I want to edit a video, you know what I mean? That'd be like too much. Not a list of potential KDs, Arlene's. Oh, interesting. Let's see this. A list. Potential lists. 1034, 12, 2112, rank 25. I haven't heard of 2112 before. Where are they from? 1079. We got 1446. 1266. Interesting. Oh, 1306. I haven't seen them in a while. 2009. Okay, that's Feline's and Apple's old KD. Interesting stuff. Yeah, that's where Apple used to be. I remember that. Wait, really? What's we have migrants? I don't even know what's going on in this KD. Hey Jenkins, what's good? Welcome to stream. The thing about Panther, he leaks too much, bro. You're literally ruining our migrants Diplo. Come on now. This guy leaks way too much. Look at this guy. Now they're fucked for this KVK. Now and then they're not gonna migrate here anymore. It's over. Now literally I go into Panther streams, I'm like, bruh, we didn't even announce that to our KD yet. Like what are we doing? I learned stuff from Panther streams. I'm like, damn, okay. If you ever want anyone to leak anything, go to Redline or go to Panther. They leak so much shit, it's crazy. I'm surprised you didn't leak 1254 collapsing like 2 months ago. You are pro. And chaining? I'm not. I'm not. There's way better chainers than me, but I appreciate the sentiment. Or if you're asking, I'm pro, like proletariat. That's someone else, sadly. Nah, Redline leaked something because of you, so maybe it is Panther's fault. Talking about Redline, I should message that guy. Let me message him. I predicted 1254 death when they got the HMB group. You know what's crazy? 1254 was actually offered to go there once upon a time. Our main group were offered to go there. At the same time HMB was. So yeah. It was probably one of the most tempting offers we got, but yeah, we didn't go. It's tomorrow. The pass opening's tomorrow, yeah. You said we still won't go there? Bro, you're gonna go there after like all the carcasses are out. There's gonna be no one there. Bruh. What time is it? I still have a little bit of time. So wait, what was announced? What was announced? What did they announce? I've been gone from the community. I don't know what I could say and what I can't. I don't know like what's been said. So they only said that SW and HMB are leaving. Rez quitting. Okay. At least that was said. Yeah, Rez said he's gonna be quitting like a million years ago. I'm like, oh no. Rez said he was quitting after the matchmaking with us didn't work out. Actually. HMB SW moving to CDKD to make a new 960. Wow. Yeah, I remember literally on my stream. I think it's called Rizzy Ruz or something, like some dumb stream. I was trying to use him for clout. Let me find it actually. Yeah, Kingsland Prep with Ruz. Yeah, there you go. 3 months ago, he's like, yeah, I'm never gonna quit Rise of Kingdoms. How times change, you know? Now he's a Call of Dragons player. No, I'm playing. Redline retired. Did he announce that yet or no? Did he officially announce anything? Gonna be really hard to make the next 960, especially when a ton of them are whaling in Call of Dragons. I don't think they 960. You just have to have a bunch of spenders and a bunch of people, like a bunch of spenders without egos. You know what I mean? That's tough. Red is still gonna spectate KVKs. Red's definitely like, if you guys haven't checked out his podcast, bro, you gotta check it out. The All Bad Show. He doesn't stream it on his main channel anymore, but he streams it over there. Super like good pod, especially if you're like in your. Oh, are you asleep? No, I'll give it to him. There's no way you just stand on top of those barbs and you're AFK, right? Man, that's such a good area though. Damn. Where are the Barbs, bruh? Maybe Rez is trying to finish school. He's quitting a rock though. He's just tired of it. 268 got this Black Panther super cracking guy. But, hey man, Black Panther doesn't even buy Call of the Ancients anymore. I don't know. I don't think it's 100% he'll retire. Like Redline, once Cortex return, I think Rez will be involved in some capacity, i.e. admin. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't know. I haven't talked to Rez in a while. I maybe should ask him. Drago is doing an update stream. Damn, Drago's streaming. Holy crap! Where did Drago go? Catch up stream and what's next? Hey, let's go. That means he his surgery was good then, right? That's huge. Damn, that's hype. I don't have raid permissions on for him. Like, wait. I don't want to watch that stream, low-key. I'm in a sub, ain't no way they matching 960 at best. It'll be a lower 1v type. Bro, imagine tomorrow I wake you and Governor announces he's coming back. It's sad. It's sad seeing these known players leave the community. But yeah, if Governor came back, that'd be kind of cool. I know Grey Worms quit again, right? I know you guys might know who Grey Worms is. He was also a content creator, and he was a good friend. I think I heard someone say he quit Rise of Kingdoms again. So yeah, I heard Grey Worms quit. It sucks. Oh, Barbs. Kill the Barbs. He just came back too, I think, right? He literally just came back and then he quit. But yeah, that 48-hour stream was tough. Maybe he came back, did a 48-hour stream and a KVK and left. It's tough. I might be fake info though, but that's what people were telling me in the chat. Let me ask him. You're right. How you doing? Yeah, man. Took like 14 hours. No? Do. I'm in KFK2 Seed A Seed Kingdom and we're pushing for Imperium. How many deaths do you think I would need at 21 mil power to get into #1 alliance after KVK2? Ah, that's tough. 21 mil? I think you have to push up your power before you think about getting to a #1 alliance. Like, I think you gotta get T5 and such. To be honest, in that situation, I'd probably try to get involved in leadership, make sure people know who you are, and get known in the kingdom. You know, there's a lot of things that lower powered players can do, build flags, organize stuff. Like, leadership's always going to be in demand in any KD. And if you get to know the people, then you're definitely going to be in the #1 alliance. That's the way I'd play it. I don't think you could get it off stats, because it's going to be really tough to get stats as 21 mil, because that means you don't have like T4.5 or anything, and then you need T4.5 to get the KP and the deads and such. So in Leon we trust. Yeah, what's up, video games? Yeah, man. It's like go up to the king and ask if he join council. Kind of. I don't know how it would work. I think most people just, you get to know the KD, you get to know, like, talk on Discord. Whenever they ask for someone to step up, you kind of step up and get to know, like, hey, like, we need someone to lead this, you know, do that kind of thing. So every stream I get a call and every time you stream I get a call and have to drive to work. Said Ronan. Yeah, what's up, man? You get a call and have to drive to work. That's crazy because I'd never stream around this time. So wanna send me some crystals when you enter KVK? Yeah, we actually had a study here a bit earlier, so saying how you guys are going to Orleans. So yeah, should be pretty fun for you. A lot of good stuff with Orleans. A lot of fights if you get the right people. So yeah, council. I'm not even in council. Let's be real. You kind of just want to pick up some responsibilities and activities, build trust. Just be like, hey, yeah, like I like the game. I want to be more active in it. I want to see how it could help out the KD. You'd never want to let them know that you're trying to be in the main alliance, or you're doing it to be in the main alliance, just because they're gonna be like, oh, this guy just wants stuff. See, that's sneaky with them. Like, ooh, no, I'm joking. I knew the people in my KD before I joined it, which is how I got in the position I am. Do-do-do. Man, matchmaking in a couple days. Hope you get some good opponents. I think I was given the list. Wait, Gaines, are you in the membership chat? Oh, I don't think you are, but yeah, in the membership chat, there's Mitmit gave a list of all the upcoming KDs that are applying for the upcoming SOO. It's not really too many known KDs, but it's a solid list. Yeah, 1034 is applied. 38.3 mil crystals coming out of KVK gave me 47.8k conquest coins. Is there a cap? I swear there used to be a cap of conquest coins before. And then, or like they said that there was, but I never hit that cap where it's like, oh, you get gold after this. So, story of the day: how 30 mil power Ploto slimed his way into main alliance. I mean, I was 40 mil by the time I was in SV. Yeah, what did the list say? I think they were ranked 3rd overall in power right now, so I mean, we versed 1664 and they're no joke, so should be fun for you guys. And then 1v was your allies last KVK, right? So maybe it's it'll be like a redemption story. I don't know, a honeymoon, whatever. I don't know. 1634 would be a lot better this KVK, lol. I don't know what happened to 1034. I've been told that they're more of an OL KD than a KVK based KD. But yeah, that KVK performance last KVK was kind of tough and it's really awkward because the people they're fighting were the people they're migrating in. But yeah, I mean, the first zone 2260 I ever lost to was to 1664, so there's that, I guess. We got a general chat. Aaron, how many resources would it take to get 30 mil kills? Depends how efficiently you get those kills, to be honest. Depends what troop type you're using. There's a lot of variables. 30 mil kills though, you could probably get away with just one bill of each. Like an average player could probably get 30 mil kills with one bill of each. I think that's like a decent like starting point. Like the more marches, the faster you get your KP, but also the worse your trades, because it's harder to micro 5 marches compared to 1. Heard Siege of Orleans has smaller kill requirements for Crusader rewards, does it? Looks the same to me. Oh shoot, yeah, I forgot. I gotta do this. Let me put those auxiliary skills on. 21 auxiliary skills at a time. I don't know. Let me put this. What's a command I don't use? Like this guy. The Nebu. Boom. Okay. I think the same. Like these are the same at least. Yeah. Where the resources come in, Ploto? We had a couple of people migrate out, specifically Ronin, and that guy literally. I wish I had. Do I still have the report for that? They literally like donated their whole, like everything. It's pretty crazy. So. I don't think I could see it anymore, sadly. Oh yeah, we won Arc. Whoops, what is this? Oh wow. Requirements. What am I? Minimum S4 requirements. Hey, I already got that. Let's go. I'm ready for next KVK. What's good, Talos? Should I just ask if they need help for anything leadership? You should just get to know them, man. Like that's my thing is you don't have to talk about leadership or anything like that. You should just get to know them and ask if hey, if you guys need anything, like I'm here. And then if they hit you up, they'll hit you up. You can't really fabricate relationships like that. You just have to build them over time. And get to know people. What marches do I use to chain? I'm using Richard YSG, and then I have my double C. Actually, I don't care about honors, so that's actually a bad chain. I have my double C and Heraclius in the back, so those are my pairs as of now. Ooh. We're recruiting in the ROK Discord? Damn, you stooped that low. No, I'm joking. We probably are. I don't know. I guess I'm surprised. They were asking me to put a post on my Discord, so if you guys want to migrate over, it's pretty funny because we've actually had a couple of viewers migrate over. So if you want to come in 2268, see, I don't know, what's a selling point to 2268? If you want to farm for me, it'd be greatly appreciated if you could. Nah, I'm joking. But yeah. Talking about farms, let me go check my farm counts on my phone. Ooh, Call of Dragons notifications. That's bad. Yeah, we're finding some pretty good chains now. Literacy is required. We don't want people that can't read. Yeah, and then we also want people on Discord too. Ooh, gonna talk to my Call of Dragons commanders. Talk. You get some speed ups and stuff. It's kind of akin to dating sim, to be honest. Not that I would know. Got this. Oh shoot, one guy. Get that. That's already. Oh, let's go down there, chain that, and then let's go ahead and chain this. Yeah, we're going for 3 pairs at this point. It's good that they're focusing on readers. Getting people that can read is very important, so I'm happy that they're making that a point. What KD are you in ZFT? Like, there's different approaches. You could, you know, make sure you hit, like, you probably have a goal. Hit like 500%, for example, of your kill point goal, and try to get like 200% of your dead point goal, and then you could, you know, get to know your leadership. You should be able to get into main alliance just like doing those kinds of things. It's tough, but because it's different for every KD and it's different for every leader, because everyone has a different way to do things. So I do remember Chiskel though saying that in one of his videos he's like, yeah, like, pay your whales to join the main alliance or something like that. I guess you could try doing something like that. You didn't even meet your dead requirements. What do we have as a... I wonder what we have as a thingy, board. Same thing. Losers KVK 1. They should put KVK 7 now. We're fairly early in the game pre-KVK 2. 30-45. My goal in KVK 2 is to get around 10x amount of KP and kill off around 300k troops. Yeah. It's tough because, like, at your position, I would say you definitely want to focus on, like, growing your account before you focus on getting KP. But if you want to be in that main alliance, then it's tough because, like, I would say you kind of want to start off in that so you could continue to grow faster. But yeah, a lot of learning how to chain like Ploto. Like a Ploto. Yeah, honestly, this is pretty sloppy. My earlier streams, I'd probably be way better at chaining, but I've kind of gotten lazy and complacent over time as my Rise of Kingdoms age continues to rise. My goal is 500 mil KP next KVK. I'll be doubling my KP. Damn, yeah. Get that KP to 1 bill. It looks way nicer at, you know, that, how many digits is that one? 10 digit number compared to the 9 digit, you know what I mean? So me just send out my gathers and Call of Dragons real quick. Too bad there's no chaining in that game. Damn. Let's keep barbing it up. Thank you. This is like 1 hour speed ups. Like I look at a cluster of 3 and look at it as, oh, I look at it as, oh, that's an hour speed ups right there. You know what I mean? This is literally Narnia, bro. Oh my gosh. Wait, how do I chain this? Oh no, that YC skill is gonna kill it, huh? No, it didn't. Okay. We have a little bit of a chance. One chance. One shot to make it right. Move it. Oh, oh, you made it so much easier. Okay. Stop. Chain. Nice. Top alliance will be hard to get into though. The majority of players are 27 to 60 mil power, and the 77 whales only low power players. They let in a very high KP and deads. Yeah, you just gotta get to know people. Cause they'll like people are just more likely. There's always gonna be nepotism everywhere, right? Like people are more likely to let in people that they know and have relationships with compared to you know, people that they don't know, don't have any relationships with. Just in my opinion. I like streaming around this time. It's chill. Like usually when I stream, I'm like super tired after work, and then I have to like, you know, go to sleep thinking about waking up to work. This is like I'm literally relaxing, chilling. You need speed formation with barb damage. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. But it's such a micro optimization that I'm not really. I could probably work on it on a stream some other time, but honestly, I don't really play with armaments or anything like that. I just hate the system, so I just don't touch it. But yeah, barb damage, movement speed would probably be very useful for situations like this so that we can chain barbs easier and such. I 100% agree. I migrated to the KD that I'm in like 3 days ago, so it'll be really time consuming to make bonds with new players. That's always the tough part about migrating, but I think you just have to let people know you're open to it. It's like hard to force, but you just have to let people you're open to like getting to know them and such, and being cool, and you know, getting to know people. And then it's like real life, right? Like you can't really force a relationship like that, but once you find, you have to be open to the opportunity to forge such relationships and such, and then once that happens, you'll be able to get to know them. Hey, what's up, Vignesh? How you doing, man? Welcome to stream. So I think I let out my Richard at the beginning of the stream. Let's see how much barb kills they got. 222 barbs killed. So let's multiply that by 20. 222 times 20. 4,440 minutes of speed ups. Not bad. I have 1 dragon set in first march, and I'm processing equipment for the second march. Should I forge archer equipment from gold and make special talent in my dragon set? I really like the 6-piece dragon, like the 6-piece dragon set bonus for the extra health and, you know, skill damage and all that good stuff. I heard there's some better variant with more health via the leadership gear, but in my opinion, I feel like I don't think I would craft anything from like any of those archer equipments that come from the thing. I mean, Milky Way's okay, but your Kale opened yesterday. Oh, what KVK are you playing, Big Nash? I'm even worse in real life than in video games. That could be hard. The funny thing is, I think Rise of Kingdoms and kind of life. That's how you know I'm kind of like too involved in the rock, but like these kinds of situations really help you prepare for like real life, because there's going to be situations where you got to meet people, you got to network. Like networking is the biggest thing you can do in life, because the people you know really dictate the opportunities that you have, because people are way more like, it's way easier to get an interview or way easier to get experience or way easier to get favors if you know the person compared to not. And trust me, in real life I suck with this too, but I use Rise of Kingdoms and like I've met a lot of content creators by reaching out, and like I met Redline literally by sliding into DMs and like, hey, I have a map, do you want it? And then ever since then we've been homies. So you just always have to take that first step and then see where it goes. You're Nile. 6 pieces I should make. We could check it out for a little bit. What do you guys think? Do you want to check out this KVK? I'll take a look. I'll take a gander. 7. Man, that's how I know I haven't streamed in a while. My voice is literally like, I don't know what's going on. 6, 4, 5. Let's see. Oh wow. This map's so colorful. It's like green and then dirt and all that stuff. We got Uwu versus What's You. Wow, we literally just came in for a Joe Nevsky rally. Wow. Interesting. They wanted the more tankiness and all that kind of stuff, I guess. And I guess for a rally, you kind of want that extra skill damage with the Nevsky, because the single target is more valuable than the AoE. Okay, I kind of get it. Neat little micro optimization. I think this commander has AoE though, right? So you're gonna be getting smacked by... Does Jan have AoE? I'm pretty sure he does, right? I'm not sure what kitty this is. We could take a look after this rally. I mean, it kind of looks like it's under 50% health in my opinion. There you go, they're starting to swarm now. The biggest thing about swarming though is you want to make sure you swarm with all 12 or swarm or nothing at all, because the damage, you want to make sure that you have that surrounded bonus when swarming, like all 12 or nothing. So let's see, what KD is this? $28.10. Why does that name look familiar? Maybe it's someone we've seen before. 2810, and then what are these guys? 1243. That's cool. Ooh, this is yummy. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Yummy, yum, yum, yum. Alright, I'm getting this is my warm-up for tomorrow when we have to stream that 1254 KVK against 30 1365. I gotta make that thumbnail. Oh wait, should buy this. That's gonna be over tomorrow. Yeah, I heard now KVKs are pretty short, which is why I think we're opting into it. Like, I think by recovery KVK, because we've been told that we're gonna go into like an easier KVK, just so that we can, like, because we played 2 strifes into a Nile. I mean into Orleans, and those are very heavily speed up intensive KVKs. So then I think we're gonna go into either an HA or a Nile for this next one, so that we could. That's kind of like our quote unquote recovery, but I don't think we're actually like farming or anything. We're still gonna be playing. So. Any tips on getting to T4.5 and 5 quickly? T5 is gonna be really tough because you're gonna need the gems to max out your what do you call it? What do you call that building? Your castle. Like the books of the common are gonna be a pain in the butt. T4.5, you definitely want to make sure that you get your I mean, I'm sure you're at this level already where your alliance center is 25, your research center is 24, and then from there you just have to get the speed ups. So like if you chain barbarians, that'd be good. You want to chain in KVK, obviously, not really in home KD. In home KD, you could do forts 1+1 and get books, so they're coming in that way. But there's no real way to really rush it. You just have to make sure that you do the best you can with your AP. It's 10:42 p.m. here, and you have exam tomorrow. Damn, this guy's playing Rise of Kingdoms when he is in exam tomorrow. That's I don't know if I should be encouraging that behavior, but that's dedication, I guess. That's dedication for sure. Alright, what time is it? How long have I been streaming? It's solid 2 hours. Yeah. And show me the talents. Everyone's really curious about my richer talents. Actually, that's pretty funny. Yeah, I can show my richer talents real quick. I got richer talents, Richard talents. It's a canyon build. There's better builds out there, but it works for me, so it is what it is. I break from rock because of this KVK. Hey, well, hopefully you're still having fun, and hopefully you do well on your exam. I'll be yeah, I wish you the best for exam tomorrow. Yeah, no worries, man. By the way, if you are new to the channel, it'd be greatly appreciated if you could subscribe, like the stream. I just posted a video about how much KP I've gained, how much it costs, all that kind of stuff in this KVK. So if you're interested in that, you should check that out. I also posted a video of how I spent $2,000 in Call of Dragons. So if you like Call of Dragons content, be sure to check that out. Because yeah, those videos took me like 14 hours to edit yesterday. I think I'm gonna call the stream here. I'm gonna go ahead and raid my boy. I do not have any friends at 1365, sadly, but I'm gonna raid my boy Jake the Dog Games. He's streaming 1254's pass, so I'm definitely gonna be streaming that tomorrow. The next stream is gonna be at around reset, maybe around 23 UTC tomorrow. Be sure to be on the lookout for that. We're gonna be watching 1254 1365 pass opening, which is going to be opening I think 15-ish UTC tomorrow, which should be super hype. I gotta get used to my casting voice because we're going to be casting that KVK for, I'm going to be planning a stream for maybe like 4 or 5 hours. So but yeah, much love. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.